Turning now to Minneapolis, where after calls to dismantle his police department, the police chief today outlined transformational reforms in weeding out bad officers, even if it means taking on the powerful police union. CBS's Jeff Pegues spoke with the chief and continues his reporting from Minneapolis. Good evening, Jeff.
Nora, the pressure has really been on this police chief here to come up with some sort of plan for the future. The arrest of the former officers has really tainted this police department, so much so that precincts like this one that I'm standing next to still have razor wire around them to keep the public out. Under pressure by protesters demanding radical reform, the embattled Minneapolis police chief vowed change is coming.
We will have a police department that our communities view as legitimate, trusting, and working with their best interests at heart.
The first step, the chief said, would be for the department to withdraw from contract negotiations with the police union to reform use of force and disciplinary procedures. Did resigning cross your mind over the last 2 weeks at all?
Not at all. History is being written now, and I need to make sure that we are part of the right side of history.
Based on what you saw in that video, do you think race was involved in that?
What I know is that far too often, when we have white officers and black victims, it permeates and goes back to a history of our American policing where race is inextricably linked to that.
Do you think there are racist cops on the force?
I believe that there probably are.
CBS News has learned that prosecutors tried to reach a plea deal with Derek Chauvin before initially charging him with third-degree murder. Arradondo said he refuses to even say Chauvin's name. Why is that?
Because I don't want to bring any sort of credibility or legitimacy to that.
Use your voice! Today, protests calling for justice around the country continued. One day after Floyd was buried, disturbing video has surfaced showing a group of white men in New Jersey mocking his death, kneeling on each other as demonstrators passed by. Here in Minneapolis, the hometown native who became chief in 2017 says his city will make progress.
We will not let what that person who I refuse to name define us. We won't. And we owe it to our communities that we serve to not let that define us. And so I'm confident we'll move forward.
And late this afternoon, one of the cops arrested, Thomas Lane, one of the rookie cops arrested in connection with George Floyd's death, posted bond, left jail, and headed for home, awaiting trial. Nora.
Jeff Pegues in Minneapolis, thank you.